Hey cuties, it's Rachel. What's up with Chiuune today? So guys, I'm just going to quickly start by saying, for some of you that have been asking me when I'm going to be carrying on the storyline, don't you worry, I promise you we're going to be carrying on very, very soon. So right now we are on the Wing short films and that is just a blow to my head. We've actually got 2 more Wing short films to check out, but before that we've actually been checking out the short films and the lives as well. So the lives we checked out was Jungkook's Begin, Jimin's Lie, and V's Stigma. Oh my gosh, they were all absolutely amazing. But today, we are on Suga's First Love. I'm honestly so excited for this, guys, because the only solo I've checked out from Suga was Augusty 1 and 2, and I can't get them out of my head. So I actually spoke to you guys on Discord earlier, and thank you all so much for constantly helping me out as soon as I need you guys. Like, I love you. But yeah, together we found the best live performance to check out. So let's get straight into this. So guys, just before we get stuck into this, I wanted to say thank you guys for tuning in. And today's shout out goes to Goo Harik. Like, girl, yesterday I just woke up to a cute notification and you tagged me to something on TikTok. Like, the fact that you actually drew that of me just literally makes my day. Like, when you guys do amazing illustrations like this, I'm like, I can't believe you took the time to actually sit there and draw that of me. Like, thank you so much, and I appreciate you more than ever. But anyways, bye. Okay guys, I'm so ready for this. Like, I love the fact that he's lying on a massive piano, and then the significance of the piano in the Wing short films. Like, yes, let's go.
내 기억의 구석 한켠에 자리 잡은 갈색 피아노.
Oh, that sound is so
어릴 적
eerie.
집안의 구석 한켠에 자리 잡은 갈색 피아노.
Piano.
그때 기억해 내 키보다 훨씬 더 컸던 갈색 피아노 그게 나를 이끌 때 널 우러러보며 동경했었네 작은 손가락으로 널 어루만질 때 I feel so nice, mom, I feel so nice 그저 손 가던 대로 거닐던 건반 그때 너의 의미를 몰랐었네 바라보기만 해도 좋았던 그때 그때 기억해 초등학교 무렵 내 키가 너의 키보다 더 커졌던 그때 그토록 동경했던 널 등하시하며 배고 갔던 건 방구 위 먼지가 쌓여가며
Oh my gosh, these lyrics are so smart. Like, so many things he's referencing to things to do with the piano, you know, when my little finger touched you. Okay, so this is called First Love, so I feel like he's talking about how his first love was music, like this piano, and he's saying, you know, in the corner of my childhood house, a brown piano settled on the side. And then he said something about, I remember that moment, way taller than my height, the brown piano that guided me. So he's talking about, like, when he was young, this piano was so much taller than him, and now he goes to, like, elementary school and he is now taller than this piano, but like, he's almost neglecting it when he used to like want it so bad. He's generally such a lyrical genius. Like, I love the way he tells stories with his lyrics.
피아노 그게 나를 이끌 때 널 우러러보며 동경했었네 작은 손가락으로 널 어루만질 때 I feel so nice, mom, I feel so nice 그저 손 가던 대로 거닐던 건반 그때 너의 의미를 몰랐었네
I didn't know your significance back then.
그때 기억해 초등학교 무렵 내 키가 너의 키보다 더 커졌던 그때 그토록 동경했던 널 등하시하며 배고 갔던 건 방구 위 먼지가 쌓여가며 방치됐던 네 모습 그때도 몰랐었지 너의 의미 내가 어딨던 넌 항상 그 자리 지켰으니 그런데 그게 마지막
Oh, this instrumental is beautiful in the background.
내가 떠나도 걱정은 하지마
Hey, 하지마.
널 처음 만났던 그때가 생각나 어느새 훌쩍 커버렸네 네가 우리 관계 마침 별찍지만 절대 내게 미안해 하지마 어떤 형태로도 날 다시 만나게 될 거야 그때만 그때 다시 맞아줘 그때 기억해 까맣게 잊고 있었던 널 다시 마주했던 때 14살 무렵 어색도 잠시 다시 널 어루만졌지 긴 시간 떠나 있어도 절대 거부감 없이 날 받아주었던 너 Without you I'm nothing 새벽을 지나서 둘이
I am nothing. Oh my gosh. The way that he's using his voice is incredible. Like at the start he was doing this like normal whisper tone, like he's just telling a story, and now he's like building it up with like echoes and literally building his voice up here like he's venting. But it's like he's come back to this first love, his piano. It seems like he is talking about a piano, but at the same time it could seem like he's talking about his mum, because he said something about his mum earlier, and I just love that with his lyrics it could have so many different meanings to it. It's amazing. But now that he's returned back to this love, even though he's left it for so long, it's like he was never gone. Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay.
형태로도 날 다시 만나게 될 거야 그때 반갑게 다시 맞아줘 그때 기억해 까맣게 잊고 있었던 널 다시 마주했던 때 14살 무렵 어색도 잠시 다시 널 어루만졌지 긴 시간 떠나 있어도 절대 거부감 없이 날 받아주었던 너 Without you I'm nothing 새벽을 지나서 둘이서 함께 맞는 아침 영원히 너는 나의 손을 놓지 마 나도 다시 널 놓지 않을 테니까
That layering, the last of my teens.
그때 울고 웃고 너 함께였어 그 순간조차 이제는 추억으로 박살난 어깨를 잡고 말했지 나도 더 이상은 진짜 못하겠다고 포기하고 싶던 그때마다 곁에서 난 말했지 이 새끼야 너는 진짜 할 수 있다고 그래 그때 기억해 주시도 방황했었던 절망의 깊은 수렁에 빠졌던 그때 내가 널 밀어내고 널 만난 걸 원망했던 난 꿋꿋이 내 곁을 지켰지
Wow, this is so passionate.
너는 내 손을 놓지 마 두 번 다시 내가 널 놓지 않을 테니까
Don't ever let go of my hand.
그리고 내 삶의 끝그 모든 걸 지켜봐 너일 테니까 내 기억의 구석
Oh my gosh, this is incredible. The way that he was literally just like powerfully emitting his words, like he was literally venting, like almost so emotional, and he ends up just like gasping for breath because, you know, he's done with what he said. And it goes back to this same line, a brown piano settled on one side. Oh, this is absolutely beautiful. And here it really does seem like he's talking about like someone. I feel like maybe a family member, because it says you were there since my birth and you will be there watching over me till my death, something like that. I just love the emotion that he has in his voice. Like you can really tell he's speaking from the heart. This is generally so beautiful.
시합도 빼지 않던 그때 울고 웃고 너 함께였어 그 순간조차 이제는 추억으로 박살난 어깨를 잡고 말했지 나도 더 이상은 진짜 못하겠다고 포기하고
I love it when he takes those breaths.
난 말했지 이 새끼야 너는 진짜 할 수 있다고 그래 그때 기억해 주시고 방황했었던 절망의 깊은 수렁에 빠졌던 그때 내가
He sounds angry.
원망했던 난 꿋꿋이 내 곁을 지켰지 말 안 해도 그대로 너는 내 손을 놓지 마 두 번 다시 내가 널 놓지 않을 테니까
Don't let ever go of my hand.
그리고 내 삶의 끝그 모든 걸 지켜봐 너일 테니까 내 기억의 구석 한켠에 자리 잡은 갈색 피아노
Oh, that violin coming through.
어릴 적 집안의 구석 한켠에 자리 잡은 갈색 피아노
Wow. Oh my gosh, guys, that was absolutely stunning. I feel like I was literally just listening to him telling me like a sad love story. That's something I notice a lot about Suga's raps. Like every time he raps, it sounds like he's talking to us and telling us a story. And especially with his lyrics, they're just so smart, and they seem to have like so many like alternate meanings to it, which really makes you think. I absolutely love that type of writing because it's just like, it's not obvious what it's 100% about. Because in my eyes, it seems like he's talking about his like first love for music. But then at the same time, it seemed like he was talking about like, you know, his first love was his mum, and then maybe when he grew up he didn't think he needed her as much, because you know, when you're a teen a lot of things change in you. But maybe at that point he thought that he didn't need her, but then when he grew up out of that he realized that obviously this is my first love and she is everything that I need. And when he wanted to come back to her, she was there with open arms. And I just love the fact that he made me think of like two different types of things. But at the same time, the way that he was singing with his emotion was the most powerful thing about it. Like, I honestly can't wait to hear this live, because I feel like Suga has so much like depth to him. And he's such a mysterious person anyway, but he can also be squishy Minyungi, but at the same time he's a very deep and emotional person, and I love the way he writes his lyrics. Like, honestly guys, I cannot wait to see this live, so let's get straight into this. Okay guys, let's go. Ooh, how artistic.
편에 자리 잡은 갈색 피아노 그때 기억해 내 키보다 훨씬 더 컸던 갈색 피아노 그게 날 이끌 때 널 우러러보며 동경했었네 작은 손가락으로 널 어루만질 때 I feel so nice now I feel so nice 그저 손가락 건네던 것만 그때 너의 의미 몰랐었네 바라보기만 해도 좋았던 그때 그때 기억해 초등학교 무렵 내 키가 너의 키보다 더 컸던 그때 그토록 동경했던 널 등하지 않아 배고픈 너가 그 위먼지가 쌓여가던 내 모습 그때는 몰랐었지 너의 의미 내가 어디 있든 넌 항상 그 자리 지켰으니 그런데 여기 마지막 이랬지 몰랐네 이대로 가지마 You say 내가 떠나도 걱정은 하지마 넌 스스로 잘 해낼 테니까.
That is just so powerful. Like, already I noticed the instrumental is absolutely amazing behind this, but the way it builds up, and he builds up power in his voice, and then it goes down and he goes back into just talking to us again. Like, this is actually stunning. Oh, look at that sparkly jacket.
우리 관계 마치 펼쳤지만 절대 내게 미안해 하지마 어떤 형태로든 나 다시 만나게 될 거야 그때 반갑게 다시 맞아줘
Wow, these illustrations are amazing.
널 다시 마주했던데 14살 무렵 어색도 잠시 다시 널 어루만졌지 긴 시간 떠나 있어도 절대 거부감 없이 날 받아줬던 너 Without you I'm nothing 새벽을 지나서 둘이서 함께 만든 아침 영원히 너는 나에게 손을 놓지 마 나도 다시 널 놓지 않을 테니까 그때 기억해 나의 10대의 마지막 늘 함께 보여주었던 너 그래 하지 않던 뺏지 않던 그때 울고 웃고 너와 함께였어 그 순간조차 이제는 추억으로
Oh my god, he sounds so powerful.
난 더 이상은 진짜 못하겠다고 포기하고 싶던 그때마다 곁에 섰는 말했지 이 새끼야 너는 진짜 할 수 있다고 그래 그때 기억해 지치고 방황했었던 절망의 깊은 수렁에 빠졌던 그때 내가 널 밀어내고 널 만난 걸 원망했던 넌 끝이 내겼지 지켰지 말 안 했던 그런
Oh my gosh, there is so much power in this performance. He's literally been changing the way he's performing this song so many different times. And like, because he is just rapping the entire time, so we could easily just sit there and it could be monotone. But the fact that he's got so many different levels and there's so much passion in his voice, it just sounds amazing. Suga, I love this. And also when he does those breaths, like sometimes that can be really off-putting in a performance, but it just sounds amazing. It's like it's needed to be there. Gosh, guys.
그때 기억해 나의 10대의 마지막 늘 함께 보여주었던 너 그래 하지 않던 뺏지 않던 그때 울고 웃고 너와 함께였어 그 순간조차 이제는 추억으로 박살나는 왜 자꾸 말했지 난 더 이상은 진짜 못하겠다고 포기하고 싶던 그때마다 곁에 섰는 말했지 이 새끼야 너는 진짜 할 수 있다고 그래 그때 기억해 지치고 방황했었던
Oh, that is such a beautiful illustration.
그때 내가 널 밀어내고 널 만난 걸 원망했던 끝이 내겼지 지켰지 말 안 했던 그러니 절대 너는 내 손을 놓지 마두 번 다시 내가 널 놓지 않을 테니까 나의 탄생 그리고 내 삶의 그 모든 걸 지켜본 걸 테니까
Oh, the rasp in his voice.
내 기억의 구석 그네 자리 잡은 갈색 피아노
Oh, Suga.
우리 집 집안의 구석 그네 자리 잡은 갈색 피아노
Wow. Now this is powerful. Oh! That electric guitar. This is incredible! Oh my gosh, how much power did the end of that performance hold? Like, he was literally finished with his rap and it was like instrumental time. That was incredible. Okay guys, let me just say that that was incredible. Like, so the other solos I heard from Suga was his Augusty 1 and 2, and that's like more badass, and you know, like especially Dash with Ta, Dash with Ta, Dash with Ta. Like, that's just so hyped. But this was like a completely different vibe from him. It was so emotional, but at the same time it had that Suga twang, just because the lyrics were amazing. Like guys, like just reading back through the lyrics again, he has such good wordplay, which makes you think in so many different ways. It's like really smart wordplay that you will know the basis of what the song is about. Of course, it's about some type of first love that he distanced away from, and then he realizes that he needs it back, and they'll always be there for him because it was his first love. But the thing that we don't actually know is what he is specifically talking about, because he just like plays with the words so much that it's like it could have so many different meanings. But I think that's the point, because you know, a first love doesn't have to be a person. It can also be an object, or like, you know, music. And I love the fact that it could relate to that, because obviously like BTS's entire life is surrounded by music, so no wonder it could be their first love. I just love how he was like telling this entire thing like a story, because I remember like hearing a lot of his raps, he's always telling a story, but especially in Magic Shop, like the way he was actually performing that sounded like he was telling a story, and then the fact that the actual song was about, you know, sharing their stories to actually comfort you, it made my heart melt. And then here with his lyric, like at the start where he was talking about how the piano was taller than him, and then he started to go to school when he was taller than the actual piano, like, and that's when, you know, things started to change, you know, dust started to gather on the piano, and it just makes you think that he's almost neglected it because he's growing up. And then he started to, you know, like reminisce on all the memories that they used to have. But do you know what is the most amazing thing as well? Like I said, he has so many different techniques of how he actually performs this song. And at the start, he was doing his little like whisper tone story mode. And then on this bit, where he was having the memories, it almost like had a tone to it that sounded like very, very dreamy. But then when he started to get really, really passionate, his voice started raising, the instrumental in the background got stronger, and it was just the most powerful thing to listen to in my ears. But then the live, guys, like, oh my gosh, you can just imagine being in the crowd and like how much suspense his voice can bring. Like, we're just sitting there like, oh, Suga, are you okay? Oh my goodness gracious me, like I love the illustrations that were going on behind him. Once again, it was like him telling a story, and the illustrations behind him were what he was talking about. Like, I love that. That was like so artistic and so simple yet effective. But then he's just performing there in this beautiful, beautiful sparkly suit with that brown piano. Like, everything is just so well thought out. I love it. But I just can't get over the way he was using his voice. Like I said, he was just changing the tempo, changing the rasp constantly, and it just keeps you so entertained and engaged. But my favorite bit about the live, and to be honest, I liked it in the actual lyric video too because the build-up was just so amazing, but it's when he starts just venting out. Oh, you get that real Suga tone with his raspy, like I can't even explain it. It's so unique, but it's Suga. And then I just can't get over that when he finishes it and it just lingers with this incredible instrumental. Like, that electric guitar was going off and he was just walking away in the fog. Like, the power that he holds. Honestly guys, I'm so glad I got to see this. Like, I generally love hearing the boys' songs as a group because, you know, BTS is life. But hearing their solos as well just makes me so happy. The fact that one, they get to express themselves with their own songs, even that they're in a group, but two, their talent really shines and you really get to see their own flavor in their music, and it just makes me so happy. So next guys, for the solos, we have RM's Reflection. If you have your favorite live performances, then please comment them below, and if you can add the links, then I'll be so grateful. But I will find out which ones are the favorites from what you guys send me, and then I'll react to that. But anyways, if you like this video, then please give me a thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. But anyways, tune in next time.